What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you to our brand new series on the channel. Here's to new beginnings. Let's begin this game. I need some background music. I need something. We are kicking off our Pokemon X Shadylocke. Now, if you haven't been around the channel for a long time, you might not know what a Shadylocke is because it's been a little while since we've done one. This intro! Oh my gosh, there is so much nostalgia. This was the game that pretty much jump-started my YouTube career. So I feel like there's no more fitting time than for a fresh beginning by going back to what we started out with. So we are going to be doing a Pokemon X Shadylocke. I've never actually done a solo randomized version of Pokemon X, so I'm pretty excited for that. And I want to quickly explain what a Shadylocke is exactly. So if you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, I'll give you the quick 3 really important rules to a Nuzlocke. The first Pokemon you encounter on every route is the only Pokemon you're allowed to catch. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. You gotta box it forever. And of course, you have to nickname every single Pokemon that you catch. If you ever white out at any point, your lock is over. It doesn't matter if you have Pokemon in the box, your lock is done. There's some exceptions with like battles that you don't need to do to progress, but there's so few of those in Pokemon X. I don't think there are any in Pokemon X actually. So that's just a little asterisk, I guess. But the big challenge with the Shadylocke is that you can't just freely use the Pokemon Center. Every time you want to use the Pokemon Center, you have to spend 1 Shady token. And as you can see down here, right down here, we have 0. But I guess for this Shadylocke, we're going to start off with just one Shady token, because I think 6th Gen might have a lot of involuntary healing where people are like, here, let me heal up your Pokemon. I really can't remember, but I have a gut feeling that that's how it is. I might regret doing only 1 token, but either way, this should be a fun time for sure. Any forced heals like that aren't held against you when it comes to using your Shady tokens. And any spare beds that are lying in the middle of the forest or a lady up a mountain that wants to heal your Pokemon, you can use those once for free without spending a Shady token, and that's it. You can't use them anymore. You can use them and spend a Shady token if you want, but instead of going back to the Pokemon Center, but you only get 1 free heal from those random passerby medics. And that's pretty much it. It's a very difficult lock. I've failed a lot of Shadylockes, and I've succeeded a lot of Shadylocks in the past. So I feel like we're probably 60-40 or 65-35 when it comes to pass fail, more favor in pass. But this is going to be interesting because there's going to be random megas running around. We are only starting with 1 token, which is the lowest amount of tokens we've ever started with. And we got Professor Sycamore here. So if you guys are excited for this fresh start, be sure to show some Shady loves that thumbs down below. Today, of course, you're just going to be voting for my starter. So please, when it comes time to that, leave a comment down below with just the name of the Pokemon that you want to see. I'm going to control F and see who has the most. And then this series is going to pick back up on Sunday. And it's going to be uploaded every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's just going to be off Saturday and Tuesday. Those are the days that I upload the Rival Lock with Mr. Talent. That'll be on the channel, but every other day we're going to be rocking out with Pokemon X for a little while until we complete it. So I think that's all of the announcements. I have to say, I really hope you guys are excited for this. Let's jump into this. I'm still a little sick. I apologize, but I didn't want to wait. Also, actually, one last announcement. You might be watching this early if you're on our Patreon. Thank you so much to all of our patrons on patreon.com/ShadyPenguinn. You totally don't have to be, but they're going to be previewing this series today, just a couple hours before it goes live. But my goal is to get to a point where they're going to be seeing this series 24 hours before it goes live on YouTube, just as a little way of saying thank you. Of course, they also have the Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke going on over there, but there's still 7 days worth of content over here, guaranteed. Do not feel the need, but if you want to join the Patreon and hop on the Discord with everyone and have talks about all things Shady and whatnot, you totally can. Our lowest tier is $3. We only have 2 tiers, but $3. So it's cheaper than a Twitch subscription. So I encourage you, if you were going to choose one or the other in this time, go to Patreon because you get extra free content and you can always watch streams without being subbed. So there's just a little pro tip for your wallet. With that, let's jump into this. I am Augustine Sycamore, the Kalos region's very own Pokemon professor. You got a go-go for me. That is not random. This world of ours is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. These mysterious creatures can be found in every corner of our world. I don't know, his accent is changing. Some run across the plains, others fly through the skies, and others yet swim deep in the ocean. We live together with these Pokemon, lending our strength to one another to live and prosper. Now, let's get started with some questions. Are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a boy! And I'm gonna choose, I know, very unsurprisingly, the middle one with the dark hair. Would you tell me your name? My name is Shady. Please wear it out. The more you say it, the more I enjoy life. Honestly, you could just Shady, Shady, Shady all day, and I will be so happy. Look at those boots. Those boots are A1. Okay, so the starter wear in this game, infinitely better than Sun and Moon, in my opinion. Infinitely better. So it's Shady then. Did I get that right? His accent is, he's just gonna be some random foreign person every time. Shady, très bien. What a fantastic name. Shady, your very own adventure begins now. You're about to enter the beautiful Kalos region. Go and meet many Pokemon and people and fill your life with experience. Now let's go visit the... Why is that text so fast? How did I never realize that? It's literally so fast. I don't think you can read that even if you were reading in your head. Well, probably. For some reason, you read faster in your head. Oh, I did forget something else. Beneath me and the Shady tokens and the logo is a little quote. I decided to just throw a random quote down there for inspiration's sake. It'll change every day. If you guys ever leave a comment with an inspirational quote, I may go ahead and use your inspirational quote. And maybe sometimes it'll be a question of the day. So just always peep down there, read it. Maybe you'll get a little encouragement, or maybe you'll have something to answer. All right, Pajama Boy, let's go. Wow, look at that ancient console. What were they thinking? I can't believe, if you like really think about the Wii U, they took the Wii U and crushed it inside of a smaller, thinner Switch. And it's better, like as far as like graphics and hardware and everything. It's just so crazy how technology progresses. How they used to have this giant brick of garbage and then a giant pad of trash. And now, and I'm sorry, I'm tilting some of you guys. Some of you guys really liked the Wii U. Morning, Shady. You sure slept well. All rested up from the move? Shady, you look like you just rolled. I did just roll out of bed. Mom, I'm a child. Go have a look at yourself in the mirror and change out of your pajamas. Okay, all right. Does anyone, okay, maybe I'm the only one. Does anyone else not look in the mirror in their bedroom? I don't look in my mirror in my bedroom. I look in the mirror when I brush my teeth in the morning and when I do my hair after my shower. That's it. I don't really look in I don't have a mirror, standing mirror in my bedroom for me to look at my jams. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only person that doesn't look in the mirror in the bedroom. I don't do it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm gonna start doing it. I feel a little guilty now, I'm not gonna lie. I changed out of my pajamas. First of all, who changes out of their pajamas in this close to the mirror? You're literally standing right there. You're not giving your knees any room. That mirror would 100% be cracked as you tried to put new pants on. I don't agree. Let's just get to the starters, man. Let's keep going. It's about time you got going. Why don't you step out and say hello to the neighbors? Yes, Mom. Look at that giant pot. What do you think she's cooking, chat? That, if there wasn't an inspirational quote down there, it would be, what soup would be cooking in that pot? If you could choose, but we're not gonna, maybe the next episode I'll ask that. I don't know. I personally would want some, I guess my favorite soup is probably New England clam chowder. I know that's such a gross soup to say, but like, oh no, lobster bisque. Lobster bisque, hands down. Okay, let's give them, what are they gonna be?
Oh, welcome to Vanderbilt Town. My name's Serena. I'm your neighbor.
And I'm Shauna. Great to meet you. Guess what? We've come to get you.
Oh, the esteemed Pokemon Professor Sycamore lives here in the Kalos region. I was told he had a request for 5 kids, including us. But I'm a little surprised he knows who you are. You did just move to Vanderbilt after all.
We'll wait for you in the next town over. And you know what? We're gonna get Pokemon. Come on, hurry, let's go.
I don't know what I'm doing with their voices. I really don't know. And I'm gonna forget, guys, because there's gonna be a time when we don't see them very often, and I'm gonna forget. Man, this is such a throwback. It's so insane that this is a throwback for me. So Serena lives on the right of us, and that must mean that, does it say Shady's house? Shady's house, bam! That must mean that this house is, oh, this house doesn't have a mailbox. Wait, whose house is this? I literally don't think I've ever stepped foot inside this house. I'm pretty positive I haven't. Oh, would you look at that? You've got on a pair of running shoes, my young friend. I can't see a pair without thinking of the cold jingle they used to play in their commercials. The dash, 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 and a flash, flash, flash. Press the B button to dash and a flash. Yeah, just press that B button. Okay. All right, never mind. All right, let's go to our starters. I thought maybe there would be, I just wanted to know whose house this was. If it was, what's her name? I don't even know her name. Did she even introduce herself? I know Serena said I'm Serena. Oh, Shauna. Yeah. Maybe Shauna just can't afford a mailbox. I don't know. That's pretty sad. Oh, baby. I don't know exactly when we get forced over to the conversation, so I'm just gonna save right here because basically I'm gonna show you guys the starters. You're gonna tell me what you wanna see, and then I have to obviously turn my 3DS off and go and do some other things. Hey, Shady, this way over here. All right, here we go.
We were just talking about you. Come on, have a seat.
Oh, this is the meeting place, Shady. Here, let me introduce you. Everyone, this is Shady.
What should I do for his voice?
Well, Shonda's description was spot on.
So, this is Shady, this is Tierno. He's got some serious dance moves, and this is Trevor. He never misses a single question on his test, but he's a little shy.
Nice to meet you. You know, it feel real close if we give each other nicknames. Can I call you as mine, sir?
What? No way. He's Little S for sure. What do you think, Trevor?
What? You want me to nickname someone I just met? Shauna, you shouldn't have put people on the spot like that. Well, how about something low-key? Maybe something like Big S.
Oh, why don't you decide what we should call you?
Okay, I really don't know what I want to be called. This feature was so weird to me. Like, yeah, give me a nickname. I guess to make you feel a little more in the world. But everyone just calls me Shady, so I don't... How about... I know, you can call me my real name. We'll have that special bond. You'll call me Leo. Like, my friends call me Shady, but my real friends know that my name is Leonardo DiCaprio. So you guys, go ahead, call me Leo. You want us to call you Leo? Yes, I do, very much so.
Okay, Leo fits you perfectly. I'm sure we're gonna be great friends, so they'll call you that too. Hey, can we see that Pokemon now? I wanna meet my new partner soon.
I know, right? It was such a cool feeling when Trevs and I met our Pokemon. Hope you feel the same way we did.
All right, so our starters are coming out of the box right now, and they're gonna be... Trevor says, oh! Oh my gosh. You know, I was really hoping the fire type Munna, the grass type Silcoon, which the typing, it's not a really randomized Nuzlocke, by the way. They're not actually fire type Munna. It's a psych type Munna, a bug type grass Silcoon, and a fire flying Charizard. And we just get to see his belly. Look at those claws, HD, dude. So those are our 3 starters. Pretty funny that Munna's here when we were doing our Arrival Lock in Gen 5 with Mr. Talent. We have Silcoon, Munna, and Charizard. Pretty weird selection of starters. And I have to wait till you guys vote and set me off on this journey with only 1 token. Keep that in mind. Of course, the Nuzlocke starts once we get Pokeballs. If we have any battles before then, they're not Nuzlocke worthy, which means if we white out, it's okay. But once we have Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke starts, which will definitely be in the next episode for sure. Now, like I said, the next episode is going to be on Sunday. So we have 1 day of voting. It's usually enough time to get the majority of people seeing where your heads are at. So we'll see that today, and hopefully on Saturday, we'll have episode 2 up on the Patreon, and Sunday, of course, on our YouTube for everyone to watch. With that, I do want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank you for all the support. I'm really curious to see how this does, going a little backwards while we're going forwards. And I think it'll be a really fun time to do a Shadylocke in Gen 6, because we've done at least one in Gen 1 through 5 so far, so we might as well tackle Gen 6 now that I have the ability to randomize my games. With that, I would love to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, show some Shady love to that thumbs up down below. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hashtag out of here. Have yourselves a fantastic day, but above all else, keep it shady.